The next thing I want to do for our Scratch slideshow is make the slides go forward and backward. Unfortunately, we only have this next background command. We don't have a previous background command. So we're going to have to get a little trickier. Now, if we look at the help for this switch to background command, we notice that in addition to taking the name of the background, we can put a variable in here and refer to the background by number. And if we go to our list here, we see they're numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4, and however many we have here. So to start, let's make a variable, and we'll just call it slide number. Okay. The first thing we want to do is start off with slide 1. So we will add to our green flag script something to set slide number to 1. Now, instead of the space bar, we're going to use the arrow keys to increment and decrement the number. That's a fancy way of saying to make it 1 greater or 1 less. We want the slide number to increase when we press the down arrow, so let's get something to do that. Here's the down arrow, and then go to variables, and we'll change the slide number by 1. Now we'll make a copy of this script. I'm right-clicking and clicking duplicate here. And we'll make one for the up arrow. And in this case, we want to make it 1 less. That is, change it by -1. Okay, you can see that a slide number is on display up here. That's controlled by this little checkbox here. If it's unchecked, we don't see it, and if it's checked, it shows up on the stage here. And in fact, if we want to make it a little more visible, we can right-click on this display and select Large Readout, and then the name goes away, but the number is bigger. Let's go back to our normal readout, though. Okay, let's right-click and clean up these scripts. Just rearrange them. Click the green flag to initialize. We see we're at slide 1. And if I tap the down key, the slide number increases, and if I tap the up key, the slide number decreases. But we haven't yet added to the script to synchronize the slide we're displaying with the slide number. So let's do that. Let's go to looks here, and we'll put a switch to background command on each of these. And now what we need to do is get the slide number variable and just pop it in there. And we've set it to the first slide up here, so we're good. And click the green flag. Now when I press the down key, we go to the next slide, and when I press the up key, we go to the previous slide. And if the number gets higher than the number of slides we have, it actually continues to work. It will just go around again. So number 5 becomes the first slide again, and so on. It just goes in circles. So even though we didn't plan for this, it works out okay. So now we have a slideshow with forward and backward keys.